let's talk about music. Arguably, the biggest portion of my life right now is on my love of music. Like, I really, really love music. It all started back when I was in the fifth grade, and my teacher showed me a bunch of songs that come from Holy Land America. And me knowing in English, I knew those songs from Holy Land America. And then for some reason, it just clicked with me. I think it was the nostalgia, hearing songs I heard when I was four, when I was in, like now in a different country in fifth grade. And just it just clicked with me, thinking, hey, maybe I should go back and like listen to those songs that were my childhood. And of course, those songs of my childhood were like stuff like Katy Perry's Wrecking Ball. I was that kid, that era kid. Now fast forward, and now I'm not in the fifth grade anymore. I'm in the 10th grade now, and today, Mori Calliope has released Shinigami Note, and I'm here to talk about it. Now, if you haven't watched previous videos, which I don't recommend you do, you would know that I am a Hololive fan. I'm not explaining that in this video, but I probably will one day. Now, Mori Calliope is a talent in this agency, and she's not real. She plays an avatar of herself, and she has been releasing music semi-consistently for the past, I'd say, year and a half. Now, her style of music is English rap, but it's really, really influenced by Japanese rap. And if you don't have any freaking idea of what I'm talking about, just listen to her. Just type Mori Calliope on any streaming site. She'll probably be on there. Just listen to her first EP, Dead Beats, and then you'll sort of have an idea what kind of music it is. It's, it's rap, but with Japanese, in it, and it's cringe, but I like it. And I've been following her for basically ever since she released that first EP. Now, ever since the first EP, Dead Beats, she has released a bunch of singles. I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 at least. Another EP called Your Mori, album called Unalive, and this, the Shinigami Note EP signed with Universal Music, JP. Now, if to just talk about the quality of these songs without any backstory or anything, the first song, Capsule, is an absolute banger. As a Hololive fan, 2 talents are there, and the 2 of my favorite talents are featuring in the voice track, and their voices just meld so well together. You have the, sort of harsh female vocals of Mori doing the rap, but then you also have the powerful but yet also clear singing voice of Suisei, and then the tracks has been composed just so each of the vocals just bounce off so well together. If one ends, one immediately starts, and then that newly started vocal track becomes the background for the other vocal to come back right in and just create this ping pong loop of a absolute great song. It is so fun. I fell in love with it ever since the first time I heard it when they released it as a single. I freaking love this song. And then you have the second song, Mera Mera. Mera Mera is more different. It feels like it's also absolute banger, but you know, it just feels like one of those songs that would be played at like a club, not like a dark and like dusty like underground club where people do drugs, just like a casual club where people would just go to drink and have a dance. The song starts with this, it you know sounds like a from string instrument, but it's probably not, but it just goes like just fast paced, going up a few notes only, but just make, because it goes fast paced, you kind of like are hyped up and getting ready for the song, being warmed up, and then you like Maury's vocals just types in with the and then that just hits, just hits the perfect temperature for your ears to be warmed up for this absolute great song. It's fast, it's quick paced, but it's not fooling to the point where you don't know what's going on. It's pretty simple song. You can listen to it. It's consumable. It's streamable. It's great. It's fast paced. The chorus isn't, you know, great. It's kind of generic and could be more filled up, but you know, like every good club music, it's not supposed to be like that. There isn't supposed to be a lot of vocals, just it needs to be loud noise, fast noise, and bass. And that's what the Mera Mera song does. With some, not the, you know, best or like the most closest to traditional rap, but you know, there is still a lot of good rap there. And just also a great song. You should definitely listen to it. Now the third song is when I pull back my praise for this EP a little bit. It's called Camouflaged, spelt with a K. Cringe, but okay. That's just your style. Now, uh, from Camouflage onward, it's basically my first reactions. Like with Capsule and Mera Mera, they were released as a single, like way back. And so I listened to them a couple while, but then ever since then I kind of stopped myself because I wanted my first impressions. And with Camouflage, it just feels like weirdly K-pop. Like I know they did not intended to do it, but it feels weirdly K-pop, and I think that's sort of the result of the success of BTS in so a way. Like every artist, even though they start out sort of like small and indie, they eventually kind of go to the mainstream because that's just how music works. And currently, the mainstream, what's the biggest, you know, boy group in the world? BTS. And their style of music, there's just like a weird difference with K-pop in general. Not K-ballad, K-mellow, K-rap, or anything. K-pop specifically has this like sort of factor that I'll probably go into a later video, but it just has this factor that just makes the music pop and danceable. Like it feels like there's a music video with it, even though there isn't as of right now. And it feels definitely influenced by it, and you know, the lyrics are fine. It just has that K-pop vibe sort of mixed with, if it wasn't done by a whole idol group, just one rapper. And it's good. It's like every streamable song in the world out there, every pop song. Nothing is bad. It's just it won't be that hitting. Like you'll recognize it instantly when you hear it. It's recognizable, it's distinct, it's great, but it's not amazing, is what I'm saying. Like as much as I love your music, Maury, criticism, you know, has to be present. It feels too empty of a soul, especially near the chorus, where I hate when people sort of repeat over and over the same thing. You know, people could say that's just to emphasize a sort of point, but I just think that's like poor writing. And in this case, you repeat the same sort of bland chorus twice, and that's one chorus, and that's repeated 3 times. And so, how much time are you saying my camouflage? You know, you kind of get. It's not bad, but if you're gonna, if you're gonna do critical listening when you're sitting down listening to this one song, it's gonna be repetitive, and you're not gonna feel that great while you're listening to it. It's fine. Every other song is like that, and every other song is great. It's just, it could be better. Just make your own flavor is what I want more of this song. And same goes for Making Afraid. Making Afraid is a bit better. It's way more fast paced. It's way more rap-ish and has a lot more flair and sort of, what should I say? It just has more fast pace, more flair, more distinct sound, but yet also some kind of pop feeling. You get it. Like chorus is way better, in this song, Making Afraid, but also the lyrics itself don't really have any that deep of a meaning. Like you're still repeating stuff, and I feel like her older works with the EP Your Mori, which were just filled with lyrical butter. It was great. Every word had some kind of meaning. Every tempo slow, and the reason why it was fast paced, it was all unique. And well, Camouflage and Making Afraid just sort of feels like we need good songs for an album. And that's what I feel like. Granted, this is my first reaction. I haven't heard the song, right? It's not playing right now, so I can't really give any constructive criticism, and everything I say is with a grain of salt. But that's that's what I just feel. Now, holy shit though, that's not a swear word. That's literally the song name. Is way more a callback to what Mori as a artist is. It's, if Camouflage and Make Him Afraid were popish, holy shit though, while still being a bit pop, it kind of goes back into the old traditional rap style where there's this normal track. It's not like a wavy, background music kind of instrumental. It's just a simple rap track, and more just spits bars. Now, it is great Mori song. It's a great callback to before she became more mainstream and more popish. And honestly, I kind of miss the traditional rap style. Like, I know there is a limit to what rap can get to you in terms of artistic differences, and you do want to get more vocally, but holy shit, there was just a treat for fans like me who enjoy Mori's type of rap. And it's kind of like a strange thing. Like, now that I think about it, like every song is fast paced. I just say okay, fast paced, but holy shit though is also fast paced. But yeah, it just feels like a rap song with Mori's color just all over it, and I love it. Like, her alt account, C-Man, is basically this. Holy shit though. Like traditional rap, like track, Creative Commons even, and just creative writing on top of it. And holy shit though feels like that. And the whole play on words thing is just amazing. Shito meaning ebony, chirtu. Just another great song. This did release as a single before, but I stopped myself from listening. And that brings us to Let's End the World. I can't really say much about this, Let's End the World. Only thing I'll say about it is, well, it's a great ending because it has great lyrics, and it's just good EDM, just good EDM. Like, I can't tell anything more about it. If you like EDM, listen to it. And overall, EP wasn't the greatest thing that Mori put out, but I am way more, happy and excited of what's gonna come in the future. Thank you for your EP release, Mori, and providing me with good music.